My life has recently taken a big shift that has changed the course of my journey and has brought me closer to another step in my chapter. I've seen a growth curve in my agency, and my content planning to document it has never been brighter. However, alongside that, I've also faced many tribulations that were completely unexpected to me, but has formed me into the person who will be able to handle the next obstacles that are coming my way and that I'll be having to face sooner or later. So today, I sort of want to overlay everything that's happening within my life, my agency, and my career, because the entire point of this channel is for me to document my journey every step of the way. So anyways, I've recently been mainly focused on my agency because just last week alone, I managed to sign 2 clients within the span of a few days. Both of my clients' ads right now are launched and are running pretty well at the moment. My second client, actually, we got her 4 leads within the first few days and already got her 1 appointment that has converted into a deposit. So that's absolutely amazing. All of my time at the moment is solely dedicated to delivering for these clients and ensuring that everything runs it smoothly. But to be honest, it was actually a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. There's just been so many things that I've had to resolve and that I've had to find a solution for. Most of these obstacles are honestly just things that have to do with software that I'm using to connect all the operations. And since honestly, I haven't really delivered for any clients before, it was so confusing to me and it was so difficult for me to understand, but it also taught me so much within the span of just a few days once I figured it out. One of the biggest lessons that I learned with this is the fact that as a business owner, the biggest and main trait that you should have is the skill set of being able to tackle any issue that comes your way and just finding the solution to it. And you need to be able to adapt to everything that comes your way. There's so many people that say that if you want to start a business, you have to pick a skill and go all in. But to be honest with you, that doesn't apply to SMMA or any cash flow business at all. Unless you're trying to start a side hustle where you're just exchanging your skills for money, then you shouldn't take that advice at all. There is a difference between having a side hustle and a cash flow business. And as a business owner who runs a cash flow business, you need to be able to tackle every single problem that comes your way. Things like your sales process, your automations, and your operations. The things that I'm honestly currently facing at the moment are really just tech savvy things. But my biggest issue when I first started this agency was client acquisition. I was literally struggling with getting somebody to be remotely interested in what I had to say. And now the problems that I'm focusing on and trying to tackle are actually the things that I have to do in order to deliver for the clients that I tried so hard to get in the beginning. Throughout every single step of the journey, you're gonna have to face and navigate through different kinds of problems. So it's honestly kind of funny because when I was first starting out, the first few months that I was starting out, the biggest problem I had, as I said, was the fact that I wasn't even able to get somebody remotely interested to hear about what I had to say. And now the problems that I'm sort of trying to focus on and trying to tackle is to deliver for the clients that I wish I had 3 months ago. Even after having overcome a certain obstacle that I was stuck on for so long, I'm still yet faced with another problem to solve. But the point is, in business, problem solving is inevitable, different, and infinite on every single level. I still remember just how badly I just wanted to get a client back then. And now I'm still putting myself through days of stress because I have more issues to pave through. And that's just how business is. Whether you're just starting out, whether you have your first few clients, whether you're at 5 to 10K per month, or whether you're running $1 million operation, you will always be faced with problems. And these problems are different on every stage. But either way, it's inevitable, so please just enjoy the process. Because now, I know that running operations and automations and trying to manage teams is a lot more difficult than just getting that initial sale. The amount of problems that you have show what kind of person you are. So just understand this, the more problems you have, the more you build yourself up for success. So if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling anxious, just know that you're on the right path. There's this quote that I heard which said, with every level there's a new devil. And that's so true and relatable, especially when you're on an entrepreneurial journey. You need to have that mindset that will make you the person who is capable of tackling all these problems that come down to you. With that being said, you honestly just need to understand that you're going to be faced with problems in different domains at different levels of difficulties in every single step of your journey. That's why you need to be able to develop the mindset of a CEO who doesn't hone in on one skill, but knows how to manage every single problem that comes their way. It's called critical thinking. In every single scenario, as a business owner, you need to know how to tackle through it. Anyway, so you might be wondering, now that I have my clients, what exactly is it that I do for them? We create an automated system that consistently books in prepaid appointments for cosmetic clinics by utilizing the power of social media advertising and artificial intelligence. To do this, we basically start by advertising on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, to generate exclusive leads for our clients. But to be honest, these cosmetic clinics don't really have the time to reach out and follow up with these leads to try and book in appointments with them. At the end of the day, they're business owners as well, and they're busy delivering the service of cosmetics to the clients that are coming through. On the other hand, having an appointment setter can somewhat help, but isn't as efficient because they take quite a while to answer. That's why we utilize AI to both qualify and book in these leads straight into our clients' calendars in just a matter of minutes. And with this combination, we're literally using the two most powerful tools on the internet. Systems can change over time, but this is sort of the framework that we're using right now to deliver for our clients, and it's sort of the concept of our agency. I personally love building systems, building automations, handling operations, building teams, but that might not be the case for everybody. It is absolutely crucial that you pick the right business model for you, because business models don't fail, people do. And you need to be able to settle down on the business model that you'll be able to handle, because otherwise it's honestly just not going to go your way. That's why some people decide to hone in on one skill so that they can specialize in one thing and focus on delivering. Or even on the other hand, there's people who decide to hone in on sales to focus on acquiring clients and closing them for other companies. But to be honest, with SMMA, that's not how it works at all. Because with SMMA, your job is literally to manage every single process. And eventually, once you scale, as the business owner, you manage the people who run the agency. You don't run the agency. It takes a lot of operating, automations, and team building. And so with that, I've actually had quite a few interviews with people that I'm looking to hire within my agency. And to be honest, that's been leaving me packed with interviews all day, almost every single day. Because when it comes to business, the only role that you play as a founder is to build the foundation, build the concept of the agency, right? And basically the value that it brings to the market. You build the foundation and you give it existence. You basically need to materialize your idea into a concept, an agency. Once you set that up and you get your first few clients, after that, it's honestly just about scaling and getting people to do the work for you. Even just after your first few clients, you can go ahead and leverage everything to focus on scaling and automating. With SMMA, once you've got a system, it's honestly just a copy-paste framework that you can implement with every single one of your clients. Like I said, that would basically come down to having the operations, having the automations, and having the team that handles everything. And so on my end, that's what I've been trying to focus on as well. So yeah, my SMMA has been doing somewhat well lately, and that's very exciting, but I still, of course, have more work to do. I might have gotten myself a few results, and I think that's great, but I'm honestly nowhere near where I know I can be, but I also know that this is going to take off very soon. And for that, it's simply a matter of time and consistency at this point. So with the free time that I do have, I've been trying to focus a lot on my content planning and creating content just like this for you guys. And basically creating a content plan where I can document my whole journey. This journey from starting with literally nothing and chasing this vision that I have. My goal is honestly to provide a bunch of free value and to inspire people just like yourself to work on your dreams. Because at the end of the day, it's worth it. Nevertheless, by starting this YouTube channel at the age of 15 and documenting everything that I'm working on, everything that I'm thinking, and my mindset as a 15-year-old, it really sets a visual of what an entrepreneurial journey can look like and what light you can truly get if you stay consistent and never give up. Especially for the girls just like myself, like eventually I want to be a figure that girls can look up to so that they can also become the best version of themselves within the business realm and within the mindset realm. Being able to network with other successful individuals, having time, location, and financial freedom, traveling to the most beautiful places in the world, being able to take care of my loved ones and those around me, knowing that I did everything to manifest the fullest of my potential. That is the reality that I've been working towards every single day. And to be honest, I can't settle for anything else but that. That's why I'm taking this opportunity to document that journey and that phase where I'm not able to enjoy those things yet. I've just sort of accepted the fact that for the next few years, I'm just gonna have to work without being able to enjoy much of the results yet. But I know that eventually, as long as I keep going, it's going to happen. I'm gonna get there and it's all going to be worth it. So in the meantime, I'm honestly just enjoying the journey with what I have, learning from my mistakes, obstacles, and tribulations, because that's what's going to set me up later on for success. I don't think people realize just how amazing their potential can be. Building yourself up from absolutely nothing with just a delusional visionary to an absolute lifestyle that you can live every single day is so powerful and meaningful. It goes beyond just finding success and becoming rich. It's just proving yourself right with a vision that even yourself thought was crazy. But as long as you listen to yourself and as long as you listen to God and as long as you keep working, once you get there, it's so worth it. And honestly, that's what I try and tell myself all the time, regardless of the fact that in this phase, I really have nothing but work. Like, I live in Thailand, so I can enjoy a few things here and there, but I feel guilty when I go out. I feel guilty when I enjoy this life around me because I know that I have to be in this phase of work. Because again, like I have 2 years before I graduate, and that gives me very limited time to make this work. And sure, a lot of people can argue that 2 years is a lot. But again, like I don't want to have to determine my success within the span of 2 years, and nobody else should either, because success doesn't come that fast, right? But it's being able to show myself something within the span of 2 years. It is the pressure, it is the timing, it's just everything that makes these next 2 years full of work and full of just dedication towards my agency and my other projects. Entrepreneurship goes so much deeper than just running a business that becomes successful. It is about tapping into the most authentic and fullest potential of yourself because you're capable of it. And it is possible. It's just, are you gonna do everything that it takes to get there? I've told myself for a long time now that I can't settle for anything else but this goal that I have. And being able to manifest a vision or a dream into your reality that you get to live every day as a result of the work that you put in is the ultimate way of living life to the fullest, because you go through the tribulations, you give up, you fail, you learn again, you get back up and you keep going. That is what determines your success, because you determine if you make it work or not. Putting yourself through all the hardships, putting yourself through all these obstacles that you're gonna face, figuring it out, never giving up, experiencing the pain that comes with that, learning from it, and getting back up. Those are the things that make you the person worthy of acquiring what it is that you want. All of these things literally shape you by beating you down. And being able to overcome these challenges and being able to get back up and make it happen regardless gives you such a heart of abundance. Some people might just do it for the money. I've honestly never abided by that. Money itself is cool and it gives you absolute freedom. But the thing that is 10 times more powerful is what you put yourself through in order to get that money. But yeah, I really do hope that this video helped you out. And my DMs are open for anybody who wants to chat, anybody who wants some advice. It is genuinely my best interest to help you, so my DMs are open. Feel free to DM me. I'll leave my @ down below in the description. It's a pleasure for me to help out as much as possible. But apart from that, I'll see you in the next one.